SRM is a fantastic vision that Cancer Research UK has embarked on to actually deepen the relationship with their supporters and do things differently with them.
What we're trying to achieve here at Cancer Research UK through our supporter relationship management programme is really to develop deeper relationships with our supporters. We knew to grow the income we want to over time, we needed to be much more supporter focused and really thinking about loyalty as well as acquisition.
When I talk about SRM, I'm referring to supporter relationship management. And within the charity, we see that as the equivalent to what most people know as customer relationship management or CRM. It's about what do they know about their customers.
One of the main drivers of the SRM programme was to get closer to the needs and wants of our supporters.
When we started the programme some years ago, there was a clear business need for bringing together information on our supporters and also looking at how we did our campaign management and marketing. And very much a demand also for management information. So we looked at a number of possible solutions and decided that the Oracle product set was the one that closest met our business needs. So on that basis we selected Siebel CRM as the core engine of the solution, together with Oracle Business Intelligence to provide the reporting layer on top of that. In resourcing the project, we didn't have the skills within the charity. So we worked very much on a partnership model with Acrotrend, and they provided very good technical resources and expertise in the area of Oracle, both on the CRM solution, the Siebel solution, and particularly on the BI as well, the business intelligence, so that we could start to really understand how we could use that data. We used that resource in London as we switched to the Agile approach, worked that way for probably 6 or 7 months, developed a good record of delivery and decided that that was an appropriate time to actually be a bit more challenging and try some offshore delivery as well. We did that in a fairly careful way, so we brought people, some of the Acrotrend staff who work offshore, we brought them onshore. They stayed in for what in Agile terms we call a full sprint, so they understood the delivery approach and knew how we worked as a team, and then went back offshore. So at the moment we have a good mix of onshore and offshore, which of course is very cost effective for us as well.
We were specifically looking for a supplier that was going to manage the projects from the beginning to the end, to help us reduce the risk in the process. Acrotrend are different from a lot of the suppliers that we looked at. They provided a fresh view on the project, and they fitted a lot of the cultural differences that we have as a business.
For Cancer Research UK, it's really essential that we know about our supporters. We need to bring together all the information that we know about them in our supporter relationship management solution. We ran into a number of challenges just in terms of getting our own resources up to speed, migrating data, and we may not have set ourselves up correctly in the first instance. After some time we realised that we did need to change our approach to be successful. We also made a very fundamental change in our approach. We switched from a more traditional waterfall approach of solution delivery into an agile approach, but we made the transition really quickly and very successfully. So from really quite a difficult period, made that transition and started a very regular pace of delivery. So there were challenges definitely, but we did a good job in overcoming those.
We've been involved with Acrotrend from the early stages of our SRM programme, and they've been really valuable in providing us with some of the technical resources and capability that we've needed within the programme, which we haven't had within Cancer Research UK. But we've also had a really good partnership relationship with them.
I find Acrotrend to be very flexible. They are very happy to work with us to deliver a cost model and a commercial model that suits Cancer Research UK, but still delivers value to them. They have introduced us to different models of working, so use of the Indian offshore centre is something that we were nervous about doing, but with Acrotrend's help we've managed to utilise that facility.
Working with Acrotrend has been a very enjoyable relationship. They started very early on in the programme, but when they started to take a much more active role within the programme, we really noticed a step change in the progress that we were making.
One of the many benefits that Acrotrend have been able to bring to the project is their relationships with some key suppliers. One in particular is Oracle, which is the bedrock of the SRM solution. The
training materials that Acrotrend have provided us have really sped up our adoption of using Siebel and Oracle ABI, but the support, the training and the guidance has really been spot on. I would recommend that people consider using Acrotrend to implement Siebel and Oracle ABI. It's fundamentally changed the way that we do business.
So it's been a very positive experience, and I've also found the resources very pragmatic in their approach. Quite often in these types of projects, actually you don't know all the requirements, and it's been very much working in that partnership model where we've understood those together and developed the solution. It's much more about being in it together to deliver the right solution in a cost-effective way, using the right resources.
The feedback from the team has been very positive about how we're working with Acrotrend. The best practice knowledge that they bring to the team has been absolutely invaluable. They're very supportive, very patient, and they really understand where we're trying to get to.